Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at grade 9 products and exponents, so be sure to stick around through all three examples. And if you enjoy this video, please drop a like and subscribe. Example 1. We've got 2x to the power of 0 multiplied by 3x multiplied by 2x to the power of 3 to the power of 0. The important thing to note here is we are applying law 5 of exponents, which goes as follows. If I've got a to the power of 0, so any base to the exponent of 0, we get an answer of 1. So suppose I have 73 to the power of 0, the answer is also 1. So over here, we need to see that the 0 exponent is attached to the x, which means I've got the 2 remaining as it is, but x to the power of 0 becomes 1. I multiply this with 3x multiplied by 2x to the power of 3 to the power of 0. Now note how the 0 exponent is attached to this entire bracket, which means I'm going to replace this entire bracket with 1. Alright, now simplifying, 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. Multiplied by 3x multiplied by 1. Now, going according to multiplication of numbers and variables, we are going to say 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1, which gives an answer of 6. And then in terms of the variables, it's only x. So the answer to example 1 is 6x. Example 2. X to the power of 20 divided by x to the power of 0 times x to the power of negative 19. For starters, I'm going to apply this rule 5 that we just spoke about in the previous example. X to the power of 20 remains as is. X to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0, is just 1. Multiplied by x to the negative 19. Now, we know if I had to say 5 multiplied by 1, the answer is 5. Or if I had to say 13 multiplied by 1, the answer is 13. So in much the same way, x to the power of negative 19 times 1 is just x to the power of negative 19. So this can be simplified to x to the power of 20 divided by x to the power of negative 19. Alright, now this is where we are going to apply law 2 of exponents. Law 2 states if I've got a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. So I'm dividing the same bases. Now I'm going to subtract the exponents. So I've got a to the power of m minus n. So here we would have x to the power of 20 minus the value at the denominator's 1. So this would be negative 19 as the exponent. Now we know that negative and a negative simplify to give us a positive. So the expression I've got is x to the power of 20 plus 19. Alright, now adding these terms in the exponent, 20 plus 19 gives us 39. So our answer is x to the power of 39. Example 3. Negative 5a squared b3 multiplied by a to the 3 minus 3ab plus 4b to the 3. Note in the bracket, we've got 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. None of which are like terms, right? Because a to the 3 is different from ab, is different from b3. So what we have to do is go to the expression in front of this bracket containing the terms and distribute them into each of these terms. Alright, we do so by means of multiplication. Negative 5a squared b3 times a to the 3. While a negative and a positive term yield a negative answer, and then we've got numbers. 5 multiplied by the invisible coefficient of 1 is 5. Now applying laws of exponents. A to the 2 times a to the 3 gives us a to the power of 5. because when we multiply bases that are the same, we can add the exponents. And then the b to the 3 is there as well. Distributing into term 2, negative and a negative yield a positive. 5 times 3 is 15. A to the 2 and a give me a to the power of 3 by law 1 of exponents. B to the power of 3 with b give me b to the power of 4 by laws of exponents. Okay, now the last term. A negative with a positive yields a negative. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. A to the 2, b to the 3 with b to the 3 is a squared b to the power of 6. Okay, because we are adding these exponents. 3 plus 3 gives us 6. Okay, we can see none of these terms are like, so this is our final answer. Something to take home. The 3 most important things when we are multiplying in algebra is you need to be sure of your signs. Is the outcome positive or negative? You need to consider what you are multiplying. Next, when you are doing numbers, you multiply and divide like normal. So, for example, 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4, right? Then the last one is your variables. Here you are going to be doing your laws of exponents. So if I said x to the power of 16 divided by x to the power of 4, I subtract the exponents. This will give me x to the power of 12. Alright, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and I'll see you next time.